Hello friends, I am Pranita Pandram Sheshni, the students of Brisson Training Center. Today I am here with you to tell you the story of the thirsty crow. Once upon a time, in a hot and dry summer, a crow was flying over the forest looking for some water to quench his thirst. The sun was blazing in the sky, and there was no sign of any relief from the heat. As the crow flew from the tree to tree, river to river, and pond to pond, he realized that every source of water had dried up. His wings were growing tired, and his throat was parched up. And the crow knew that without water he wouldn't be able to survive for long. After flying for what seemed like hours, the crow finally spotted a small village in the distance. Hope sparked in his heart. He thought, surely there must be water in this village. Perhaps I can find a pond or a pot of water left outside by the villagers. With newfound energy, the crow soared toward the village. Upon reaching the outskirts, he saw a garden with beautiful trees and flowers. In the middle of the garden, there stood a large clay pot. The crow's sharp eyes quickly noticed that there was some water at the bottom of the pot. Excited, the crow flew down and perched on the edge of the pot. But as he peered inside, he realized that the water was very low, much too low for his beak to reach. He tried stretching his neck, dipping his beak as far as it could go, but the water was out of reach. Disappointed, the crow sat on the rim of the pot, wondering what to do. Just as the crow was about to give up, he had an idea. If can't reach the water, he thought, maybe I can bring the water to me. He looked around and noticed some small pebbles lying on the ground near the pot. The crow remembered that stones are heavier than water and could push the water level up. Determined, the crow hopped down and began picking up pebbles with his beak one by one. He dropped each pebble carefully into the pot. With every pebble that fell into the pot, the water level inches upward. It was slow work, and Crow was growing more tired with every trip to the ground, but didn't stop. After what seemed like forever, the water finally rose high enough for the crow to reach it. Overjoyed, the crow dipped his beak into the pot and drank the cool, refreshing water. His thirst was finally quenched and his energy returned. The crow sat on the edge of the pot for a moment, enjoying the relief from the intense heat. As he rested, the crow thought about how close he had come to giving up. If he hadn't thought creatively preceded in his efforts, he might never have tasted the water that saved his life. With patience and hard work, even the biggest problem can be solved, the crow said to himself, feeling proud of his resourcefulness. Feeling much better, the crow flew off, leaving the village behind. He had learned an important lesson that day, that intelligence and perseverance are often more valuable than strength alone. And so the crow soared through the sky and ready to face the whatever challenges the world would throw at him. confident that he would overcome them with the cleverness and determination. At the end of this, the moral of the story is, where there is a will, there is a way. I think it is understand to everyone, and I think it is like to everyone. That is a thirsty crow. Thank you for listening me. Thank you, friends.